Hey, what's up guys? IZHAR here from H2O. Also, we got
Hector.
We're both H2O representatives, salesmen, and full-time detailers in the industry.
If you guys want to go ahead and follow our other pages, here we got my boy Moving Vessel, or you can go ahead and follow me. But most definitely make sure you like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. We're gonna go ahead and answer questions that I put on our Instagram. Like I said, you have to follow us on IG. And we're gonna be answering some questions on there. We did a little poll. I did a little poll yesterday on like what people struggle with in their detailing business or their detailing life. It doesn't necessarily have to be all like detail oriented questions. It could be like the marketing or like pricing. Yeah. But most definitely we are here to like help, not just sell you on a product, but we want you to help, and especially from someone that has been detailing for a amount of years. I've been detailing for over 8 years. 4 years professionally, like actually knowing what I'm doing, and 4 years just washing cars and just seeing what I could come up with. And most definitely my guy here, IZHAR, has some experience on that as well.
Yes.
But let's go ahead and get into the questions.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Keeping business.
Wow, that's a really interesting question. Keeping business, I would say creating a loyalty program for your detailing clients. There's some things that you could also do is like education. Everybody likes to get educated. Some people like to get educated. Let me correct myself. Yeah. But educate your clients, educate your people with respect. You know, you want to teach them what detailing is about and how you're going to maintain their car looking clean. So something that I like to do with my personal clients, well, I like to tell them, so hey guys, so for any new clients, I'd like to set you guys up for just details, because literally I don't know who you are, I don't know your car, I don't know the mess. Right there and then, a detail should be required. That's what I think personally. And then following that, I could tell them, okay, so your price for today is going to be X amount of dollars. Detailing ranges from like 200 to up, and then when you come back with me with a maintenance program, then you can get them on a maintenance plan. Like, hey, it's not going to be that so much. You could charge maybe $40 to $50 a wash, a maintenance wash when you come back. The car's not going to be so dirty, but you could also put a contract plan with them that if it does ever get super dirty, that it will require a detail again, and you're not going to be getting that same price.
So I definitely see like your perspective and that definitely does come into factor. What I typically do is, like how you said, inform them exactly who you are, what you do, X amount of experience. If you don't have experience, then find the experience. There's books, there's multiple YouTube videos that you can watch on just learning about your product and learning about what you're doing. Knowledge is key and knowledge is free. So it's definitely in there in books, and
I like that.
Most definitely. But also, keeping good business has to come in good business practice. So now you know the info, but at the same time, you got to keep good business practice. Because how many times do you hate when your barber tells you, oh, I can't make it today. Oh, I'm a couple of minutes late. You have to be on point with your time. You have to be on point with your responses. Like, you're always texting them. Exactly. You're always calling them. Hey, I'm a little bit late, but I'll be there in X amount of minutes. Because everyone is busy. If we set a set appointment, is because that's when we're gonna have our time free.
Exactly.
So just be punctual. Get communication with your clients, and also just be very open to what you're doing. Don't be shady. Be explicit about what you're doing to the car and what needs to be done, and don't do something that they don't need, or just because they don't want to pay the price, you're gonna do something cheaper. For the most part, what I do is like, look, if you can't do this right now, then why don't we wait until we can do it? Because if I do like a wax on a car that needs a paint correction and it's oxidized,
exactly,
then the client's gonna be mad at me because I said, oh, all right, we'll do a wax just because you could do it when it really needed a paint correction. That's why I'm always telling the truth and making sure I do the best for the client. And when they can't afford the best or something like that happens, then I explain it to them, and I don't waste time. I want you to feel good. I want the car to be good. but mainly it's being on time, being punctual with your clients, good communication and good service, and being explicit on what you're doing on your detailing. So hopefully that kind of answered something on keeping business. So that's something that helped me keep business. All right, so continuing on. So that was a good question right there.
Yes.
Another good question that I saw here is getting paint correction and ceramic coating jobs. That's a good thing right there as well. Well, that comes into play on your market. It's like not everyone is gonna want paint corrections. Not everyone's gonna want a ceramic coating job. One, it could either be too expensive. Two, you probably didn't explain it well what it is and how it could benefit their car and their life. So that's one thing. You gotta show them that you have something that they want and that it could suit their lifestyle for their car.
And again, knowledge is power. Exactly what Hector was saying in the previous question. If you have the knowledge about what ceramic coating is and what ceramic coating you are using, you could sell it way better. Just finding strategies on selling it way better. Because sometimes you and I go to places and we're literally sitting down like we're selling a product, but this time we're selling ceramic coatings.
Your service.
Yes, your services. You want to make sure, one, the car is a car that they are going to be the ones that love their car. Like, check the person that they love their car. Also check what's the value and the cost of the car, because we want to take a cost into consideration. Because how much is the client spending on their car a month? And we can break that down as to how much this chemical will protect it for this certain amount of years, and it's an asset to their car and it won't destroy it.
Yeah.
So you could do it that way too. I mean, there's a lot of people that are paying close to $1,200 a month for their car bills that are like supercars and whatnot. Especially insurance is so high. So if they can spend on insurance and spend on their car, aren't they not going to want to spend on a quality, like a quality coating
also
to protect it?
Yeah,
to protect what they're spending.
Also to bring into what you're saying as well as like knowledge is key. There's also, you're bringing in a value. You're not bringing in a. That's what you gotta instill in yourself. You're bringing them value. You gotta show them what the value is. Look, you kind of have to be everyone. If you're a one-man show, you're gonna have to be everyone. You're gonna have to be your finance guy. You have to be your salesman. You're gonna have to be your guy that details the car. You're gonna have to be everyone. You're gonna learn all these things. They all come into play. But most definitely, you gotta show them the value that you're bringing in with that paint correction, with that ceramic coating. Why should I get it? Well, one main thing is what I sell them on is like, look, I have an iPhone right here. I spent about $1,000 on this iPhone, and I got a screen protector right away. I got a screen protector. I got a case for it.
Yeah.
To protect my investment and keep this thing looking brand new.
Exactly.
And I spent $1,000 on this iPhone. This person spent X amount of money, which is almost $30,000 all the way up until like $1 million on their car. Why are they not going to put a protector on there that's going to protect your paint? I'd rather damage my ceramic coating before I actually damage my paint, most definitely.
Exactly.
Body shop bills are not cheap.
Nope.
Most definitely. So just show them the value and learn your product so you know these key points on what it's going to bring for their car, how it's going to protect it, what it does, how it's going to look, and how it can look later on throughout the years. Also, you can't be that guy that's just gonna be in there one and done and I'll never see you again.
Exactly.
These clients expect you to be there for 1 or 2, 3, whatever amount of years that you sold them on. You have to be there on time, making sure their experience was super great.
That's how you keep clients.
That's how you keep clients. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, ceramic coating, it's not for everyone, nor paint correction. It definitely can be for everyone, but it's just about showing them the value that it's going to bring into their car or lifestyle.
Care for them.
Yeah. So another good question here. Motivating myself to get clients. Motivating myself to get clients. Oh, do you have kind of like an input of what to put into? I kind of have it off the bat.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, man. Work speaks good for itself. Yeah. So with me, I've never had that struggle of trying to find people. It just comes.
But there is people that come in here and they're like, dude, like, I don't know what to start with. I don't know how to do this, and I just started. But what's the best thing to do? Go to your friends and family. Your friends and family are gonna be the first ones to support you and your new business venture.
Question.
Yeah.
What if they don't have friends and family?
Well, if they don't have friends and family, then get your ass up and go knock on a door. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but get your ass up, go knock on a door, go to the gym. If you don't go to the gym, go anywhere. Find someone.
There's people that have cars. There's cars everywhere.
There's literally everywhere. It doesn't matter if they're gonna say no.
Exactly.
There's always gonna be a no, but there's gonna be that one yes. And when that one yes comes about, you're gonna be like, damn, this is so easy. I could have done that. I've been door knocking since I was 15, 14 years old. So it's kind of something that I've already, I let go of, like, I'm embarrassed, or I let go that what are they gonna think about me? I don't care. I don't care. I'm here to provide you a service, and if you don't want the service, that's gonna be super great for you, and it's gonna make your car look fresh. I'm gonna have you feeling fresh as well.
Exactly.
But no matter what, just get your ass up and find those clients.
Yeah.
Literally, they're everywhere. You don't have a phone? Freaking get a phone and make it happen. Make it happen. Make your Instagram, make your Facebook, do all that.
Yeah.
That way your reach is a lot bigger, but definitely word of mouth is a lot better.
And every time you wake up, ask yourself, am I afraid of success? Always tell yourself no, please. Because, you know, we can't be afraid of what is going to come next. If there's like a pile of clientele that's going to come in to the point then you have another problem, enjoy that problem. There's many times as a beginner detail in my startup years, I was afraid that I wasn't going to get enough clients. But then I started hitting people up. I just started just doing the good work that I do, and always be consistent with my clients. And treat them like if they're your own family. Create a relationship, and then after that, they will refer you. They will then become your family, and how they will refer you is just going to be crazy. You'll watch the clientele just come. It's crazy.
And then I have another question here. Marketing. So that's kind of my forte and what I've been doing for these past amount of years. It's like, why did you click on this video? Because again, we're going back to the same thing, value.
Yes.
Value. So now it's your job to expose that value. And how are you gonna do that? It's so easy and it's free now. It's literally as taking a picture or doing a little video or doing a little TikTok, or make sure you have your Instagram, your business page. I don't want to see any freaking you drinking on the weekend. Like, that's your business page. Don't show any of that stuff. I've seen a lot of things happen like that. Do not do that. Make sure you make a business page separate from your personal life and expose your value and what you bring on your cars. Show before and afters. Show how you do carpet extraction. Show how you do paint correction. Show how your wax looks better than a car that's not waxed. Show how clean you get these cars. And it's so easy to do it nowadays. It's all on social media. So have your Facebook, have your Instagram, and now you get these clients. You tell them, hey, like, I wouldn't really want a tip. I would much rather prefer you reposting a picture of mine of your car, and that brings you to a whole new client base right there. People are seeing that they got that service done with that person. They reposted you. I much rather get the repost than the $20, $50, $100 that they're gonna give me extra.
Exactly.
And if they do both of those, then thank them for it, because that's really nice of them, and appreciate them for doing that gesture. But most definitely, have your social medias on there. Have your Instagram, have your Facebook. I sound so repetitive, but people don't do this stuff. Trust me. Have that stuff done. make sure your logos, hire someone to do your logos. If you don't have any money, you could easily do it online. There's so many apps to do any logos. Have your business number, do your business cards as well. Come up with a plan of what places you're going to be servicing, who are you going to market to, because also that comes into play too. There's some people that can only market to car wash, and there's some people that can market to details.
Exactly.
Not everyone is going to want that super bomb, fishalicious, I want everything, you feel me?
Yeah.
But definitely, and then we could go more in tune with like Google ads, spending money on Instagram and doing Instagram ads. Also, you could spend like $50-$20 and you could still do the most with that. That's how we started. That's how H2O started. Those 13,000 followers did not come to us out of nowhere. These people that came to us, it's been growing through years, meeting new relationships and building the brand. You're gonna build your brand. You're gonna build your business. You gotta build the business. It's not so much about you. It's about the business. Making that brand superficial and a brand that you want to work with, most definitely. So hopefully that answered kind of the marketing. And if you don't want to do any of this stuff, you could definitely hit me up and I can help you out with videos or photos, or you could find someone else that does marketing and they could do it very great, but that's going to cost a little bit more money.
Yep.
Or you could do it yourself, like I said, Instagram and doing your own social media posts. See how the other guy does it, but do your own little thing to it. What's another question here? Windows. This is one that I got a lot. Windows. I know you got something up your sleeve. You got. That's how I was like, yeah, I know IZHAR has something. Let him know.
So my method with Windows has always been, well, not always, but I've always resorted to, what was it? MONYC Larry Casilia, how he did his basic wash method. And when it came to Windows, he would use water, isopropyl alcohol, and a glass cleaner. So a 3-towel method, 3 chemical method, whatever you call it. But I have seen my method work. I literally took out the isopropyl alcohol. I only use it if there is any sort of, if it's a stronger thickness, like if you get those cigarettes, thick film,
like
or
the
weed.
Vape stuff.
Those are more thick, so they require a little bit more cleaning. So the reason why I use water is just like you wash your outside car, you want to wash the interior. So I that's how I base it. You water it down with a water rag. Yeah.
I think you're talking about that like film. Film that's, I know what you're saying. Because it's not so much that every car is super hard to clean their windows.
Yeah, exactly.
It's also dependent on the client too. Like
exactly.
If the past detailer or if the car's never got their windows clean, it's obviously going to be a little bit harder.
Exactly.
But that's most definitely what I do too. Like you know what I've been using now?
What?
You're gonna be like, damn, you've been using that?
The paint prep.
The paint prep.
I knew it,
man. I've been using the paint prep.
Yeah.
And it's been working out, bro. It's been working out, but I still have to always take it out in the sun or like do a different angle on the window because then there's still a streak there.
Oh man, yeah.
So trust me, it's just clean towels too. Towels.
That's why the water comes in first. So that'd be like my 2-towel method. It'd be water and then my paint prep at the end as a final wipe down, and it gives me a way better look with no haze and no streak marks.
No streak marks.
Exactly.
Oh, so. Also, if you weren't gonna use a paint prep because that could be a little bit pricey too.
Yeah.
Use the water in the beginning, clean it off. You could just use water too, but use the water in the beginning, and then I found me using an aerosol glass cleaner.
That too.
Those were a lot better because I was using like the clear views or the window cleaners that they have, but there's sometimes that it would just leave it streaky and it gets wet too much. But that's why I like to have the aerosols. Just I spray them on and they practically start drying off right away.
Exactly. Yeah. Or I also like to use the Coach Chemi glass cleaner. It's one of the one of the nice, it's just a luxury type glass cleaner where you just spray on and it evaporates pretty quickly. You just wipe it off with your microfiber towel, and then on the other side you buff it off, and you get a nice clean towel.
And then another window cleaning one. So this guy said, windows, forget the five towel method. I want one and done product.
So that one and done product, man,
I don't think it exists, bro, but it definitely can be your paint prep and that aerosol can, but you still have to use like 2 towels though.
Yeah, and then always recommend deionized water with soaked in a rag.
Yeah.
Do that pre.
Yeah, when we say water, you have to use filtered water, not the.
Yeah. Get mineral water, you start getting a little bit of residue in there again.
Most definitely. Yeah. What other question do you see here that we could answer?
Oh man.
This guy said, getting a good, reliable helper.
Oh man, forget it. Don't get it. No, get it.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find any good helpers. Like no one wants to work nowadays.
Yeah.
They want to work for $25 an hour, and it's kind of like impossible to make that when you're charging like $50 a car, and it takes you an hour. Like,
yeah. So I think finding a good, reliable helper is, just finding someone that like really supports your vision, your dream, your brand, and also someone that's gonna stick by you through thick and thin. Sometimes I have my girlfriend help me out when I need help, and she's always a good help. And
also it's the same thing of like getting clients. Is just asking people around like, hey, I do this. You think it's cool? You like dealing with cars? This is what I do. I deal with these cars every day. You want to clean them up? Who the hell does not want to deal with like a Lamborghini or like cleaning cars? And I have fun doing it. I have fun doing it. So you just got to find someone else that wants to do it, and then the incentive is that you're going to be paying them, and they're going to be with you, and you're going to have this clear path on what you're going to be doing in your business. And you don't want to be in some job that's dead end. So you got to have opportunities for them and make sure it's their fit. It's their fit.
Also, another route that you could take if you want help is create a network of detailers that you can have. And, detailers are always looking for jobs. They're always looking for help. And it's always great to share the love, man. Ask a detailer, hey, are you off? Can you come and help me out with this car? That's always a possibility, and it could always, there's always a chance that someone will say yes.
Yeah, most definitely, because not everyone's booked every day. They could help you out, especially new people that are starting out. But also, before we leave that question, you could also go online and go, what's that website I was using? Dude, what the hell is Indeed. Use Indeed. Post your job on Indeed. It costs you like a couple bucks to put it on there. I think it's even free too if you don't do ads on it. But post it on Indeed. Have people drop in applications, and that's another way that you could have people signing up constantly. That way you could always have someone being replaced, whether this guy has something going on and you need to find someone else new. But just finding that good person and making sure they're the right fit for you, but also you got to be the right fit for them. If you're not, then it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. All right.
Another one. Getting a hold of us. Getting a hold of H2O. Well, that comes in a factor whether you're either DMing us on Instagram. We get so many DMs constantly and comments. It's kind of hard to keep up, especially when we're dealing with one client that has this build that's going on that we have to be talking to them constantly. So if you could possibly either call us or email us, that would be the best. Or walk in too.
Yeah.
If you're local, walk into our store and we can help you out.
Yeah.
Or you can email us and we'll definitely get right back to you.
Yes.
So definitely yes on that. Just email or call us or come in person if you can.
Yeah.
I think those are all the questions that we have for today. But either way, make sure you follow our Instagram and you don't miss. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. We're gonna definitely be coming out with more YouTube series like these, helping you guys out, answer some questions. I'm gonna have my boy IZHAR, fellow detailer, as well as me as a fellow detailer here. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Peace.